To start my lesson today, I'm going to read out a dialogue for you. So you are going to listen to the dialogue that I'm going to read very carefully, very attentively. I hope you will attentively listen to the dialogue. And also, before that, make sure that you have your writing book, Pupils text, and the workbook with a pen. You have those things with you. I hope you have brought all the things very close to you. Okay. Here you can see Dinu here. This is Ruby. This is Dinu. This girl is Ruby. So they both have this dialogue. They are talking. So I'm going to read it to you. Hello, what are you doing? Writing a letter. Writing a letter? Yes. To whom? To Sylvia. Why? What's up? Nothing. It's just about the picnic. Oh, a letter in English. Yes. I learned how to write letters in English, and I thought of trying it out as I got the chance. That's good. Can I have a look at it? Yes, why not? Here it is. You can read it. Okay, I think you were very attentive to listen to that. What's happening here? As I told you, this is Dinu and Ruby. Ruby is writing a letter. To whom? She is writing a letter to Sylvia. What is the purpose? Why is she writing this letter? It is about the picnic. She is writing to her about the picnic. And also another special thing is here. What is it? She is going to write this letter in English because now she has already learned how to write letters in English. So she's going to try it out. Now she has got a chance to write a letter to her friend. So she's going to try it out. Okay. Then today I'm going to teach you how to write personal letters. Today I'm also going to teach you how to write personal letters, and also you are going to learn how to write personal letters. So you can see a word is underlined here. What is that? Personal letters. Why that personal letters? Because why have I underlined it? Because there are two types of letters. One is formal. One is formal. We use formal letters for office purposes. අපි ඒවට කියනවා රාජකාරී ලියුම් කියලා. Letters වර්ග දෙකයි. One formal රාජකාරී. ඒවා අපි use කරන්නේ office purposes රාජකාරීමය අවශ්‍යතා සඳහා. The other one is informal letters. We call it personal letters. පෞද්ගලික අවශ්‍යතා සඳහා අපි ලියුම් ලියනවා. So today my focus is on informal or personal letters. අද මම ඔයාලට උගන්වන්න යන්නේ informal එහෙම නැත්නම් personal letter එකක් ලියන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. පෞද්ගලික ලිපියක්. Not a formal one. රාජකාරී ලිපියක් නොවේ. When you are writing informal or a personal letter, the following things are very much important. What is it? You must know those things. මෙන්න මේ කරුණු දැන ගැනීම වැදගත්. We write personal letters or informal letters to our friends, relations, neighbors, or people you know well. අපි කාටද මේ ලියුම් ලියන්නේ? යාළුවන්ට, නෑදෑයින්ට, අසල්වැසියන්ට. The people you know well, very close friends, very close people. ඔබට ගොඩාක් සමීප අයට තමයි personal letters අපි ලියන්නේ. So when you're writing this, we use very simple, very casual language. අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ බොහොම සරල භාෂාව. තමා මෙතන official language එකක් නෙමෙයි. You use very simple, very casual language. And then the letter can be more emotional. You feel it. When you read it or when you write it, you feel it. ඔබට දැනෙනවා ඒක ලියලා තියෙන දේ. ගොඩක් සමීපව දැනෙනවා. Emotional. Next one. It can be very light-hearted. That means you can entertain. You are happy. Sometimes you are happy to read it. Right? Then, when you are writing informal letters, this is important. What is it? You can use contracted form here. What is contracted form? මොකක්ද මේ contracted form කියන්නේ? It is the shortened form, කෙටි. යෙදුම යොදා ගන්න පුළුවන් කෙටි form එක යොදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. What is it? If I tell you I am, what is the shortened form, it contracted form of it? I'm. How is your mother? Then you can write how's your mother. There are many. I am fine. Then you can write I'm fine. So contracted forms you can use. Shortened form. Nang keti. I am කියන එක කෙටි කරලා යොදා ගන්න විදිය ලියන්න පුළුවන්. How is කියන එක කෙටියෙන් ලියන්න පුළුවන් house කියලා. So if I recap the things that you have to know, you must know. When writing informal letters, first one I have mentioned here is You are writing informal letters to your friends, relations, neighbors, or people you know well. අපි ලියන්නේ personal letter එකක් කාටද? තමුන්ගේ යාළුවන්ට, නෑදෑයින්ට, අසල්වැසියන්ට සහ ඒ වගේ තවත් අපිට ගොඩාක් හිතවත් සමීප සම්බන්ධකම් තියෙන අයට. And when you write a personal letter, you can use very simple language, casual language. සරලව අපිට වාක්‍ය රටා ගොඩනගා ගන්න පුළුවන්. සරල වාක්‍ය. Letter can be more emotional. You feel it. ඔබට දැනෙනවා letter එක කියවනකොට. අපි ඇයි letter එකක් ලියන්නේ? You feel very close to each other. And also, it can be very light-hearted, mean you entertain. You are happy to write those things. And the other one is, you can use contracted form. That means short form. I think you may have learned this contracted form when you were in grade 6. There's a lesson on contracted forms. So you know about these contracted forms. Okay, let's move on. Look at this. This is a letter. This is a letter. Who wrote it? This letter is written by Ruby. Can you remember in that dialogue, Dinu and Ruby, between Dinu and Ruby, they talk about a letter that Ruby is writing a letter to Sylvia. So this is that letter. This is that letter written by Ruby to Sylvia. Let me read it to you. I'm going to read it to you. Listen very carefully. Look at the letter and listen to me very carefully. Mayflower, Maples Road, Vietnam. 29th June 2021. Dear Sylvia, hope you are doing well. I am also fine here. Did your mother give permission to join the picnic? Netu told me that she and Kitmi are also coming. We can have lots of fun. Netu promised to bring some sweets. Don't forget to bring the sandwiches. All the best. Hope to see you on the 7th. With love, yours, Ruby. Shall I read it to you once again? Mayflower, Maples Road, Vietnam. 29 June 2021. Dear Sylvia, hope you are doing well. I'm also fine here. Did your mother give permission to join the picnic? Netu told me that she and Kitmi are also coming. We can have lots of fun. Netu promised to bring some sweets. Don't forget to bring the sandwiches. All the best. Hope to see you on the 7th. With love, yours, Ruby. Okay, now you have got an idea. You have seen now. You went through a letter, a personal letter written by Ruby to Sylvia. So, there's a simple format that we have to follow. There's a simple format that we have to follow when you are writing personal letters. So I think you can see certain boxes, number of boxes here. So I'm going to show you the format. Now you are going to learn it. Remember them well. Then this will help you to write a personal letter of your own. ඔයාලට තනියම ලියන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා මේක මේ ෆෝමැට් එක හොඳට බලා ගන්න. හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න මේ ෆෝමැට් එකට අනුව ලියනකොට අපිට ලේසියෙන් ලියන්න පුළුවන් personal letter එකක්. අපි බලමු දැන් what is the first box? මොකක්ද first box එකේ අපි ලියන්නේ? දැන් අපි රුවි ලියපු letter එක මතකද? මතක් කරගන්න චුට්ටක්. I'll go back to that next slide. So before that, you just see what is there in the first box. What is it? You have to write your address, or I have given senders within brackets. What is it? Sometimes you are not the one who is sending the letter. So somebody else. ලිපිය යවන්න. කවුද ලිපිය යවන්නේ? ඔබ හෝ වෙනත් අය. ඒ කෙනාගේ address එක තමයි මෙතන ලියන්නේ. So it is easy if you remember these things in your mind and make use of them to write the personal letter. So the first box, in the first box you have to write your address or the sender's address. ලිපිය යවන්නගේ ලිපිනය. Second one. There you have to write the date. In writing the date, you have to follow the correct format. What is it? DMY. Date, month, year. දෙවනි box එකේ ලියන්නේ මොකක්ද? දිනය. දිනය ලියන නිවැරදි format එකට ලියන්න ඕන අපි. පළවෙනියෙන්ම කීවෙනිදද? දෙවැනියට මාසය month එක, තුන්වෙනියට year එක 2021 year එක ලියනකොට එහෙමයි. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. The third box. It is salutation. You salute or greet your friend or your mother, your brother or your neighbor. As I told you, it is very in a friendly way you can write. මිත්‍රශීලී personal letter නේ. නම් මිත්‍රශීලී විදියට ලියන්න පුළුවන් කොහොමද? You can write, if it is your friend, you can write dear, your friend's name you have to write. If it is a friend, you can write hi also here. Hi Sanduni. Hi Sylvia. Oh dear Sylvia. Oh dear father. Dear mother. That is salutation. Greeting. And next one, the opening paragraph. Opening paragraph is very short. Opening paragraph is very short and very pleasant. You ask receiver's health and about his or her family, or else you mention why you are writing this letter. Such things you write in this opening paragraph. Another opening paragraph එකේ ලියන්නේ මං කිව්වා බොහොම කෙටි එක ලොකු නෑ. Small box is there, that's why I have put a small one. Why is that? Because it is very short, බොහොම කෙටි and very pleasant. Then you ask receiver's health. ඔයා මේකෙන් අහනවා receiver ගේ health condition එක කොහොමද? How are you? How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Such things. And sometimes, how is your mother? I think she is okay. මම හිතනවා ඇය හොඳින් කියලා. කොහොමද ඔයාගේ අම්මට? I like that. And also sometimes you can mention, I am writing this letter to you to tell you something interesting, to invite you for my birthday party or some kind of thing like that. Very short opening paragraph. පැහැදිලිද? Is it clear to you? I think it is clear. Shall I tell it to you again? Shall I recap it? Yes, the opening paragraph, you must know it is very short and very pleasant. What are the things that you are going to include in that opening paragraph? You ask the receivers and about his or her family. Sometimes you mention why you are writing this letter. So those things you are going to include in this opening paragraph. මොනවාද අපි ලියන්නේ opening paragraph එකේ? අපි කිව්වේ සිංහලෙන් කිව්වොත් මම ඔයාලට අපි යාළුවාගේ health condition එක ගැන අහනවා. කොහමද අහන්නේ? How are you? I hope you are keeping well. You are doing well. How are you doing? I'm also fine here. You just mentioned about yourself too. ඔයාගෙනත් සඳහන් කරනවා. මම හොඳින් කියලා කියන්නේ අපි. Then sometimes you ask about his or her mother or family member, my family, about family. How is your mother? I think she's also okay. Like that. Oh, you are writing that I am writing this letter. Mama me lipeliyanne menna me karanawata. Like that, you mention those things. You write such things in opening paragraph. Okay, let's move on to the next part. That bigger part. In this part, in this paragraph, it is, of course, you are going to reveal the purpose that you are writing. Purpose of writing this letter. Right? In this part, you are going to write the purpose of writing this letter to him or her. ඇයි මම මේ ලිපිය ලියන්නේ කියන කාරණාව මේකේ සඳහන් වෙන්න ඕන. This part, of course, contains all the information. This part contains all the information you want to share by writing this letter. If I repeat it, in this part, this is the bigger part in the letter, the body. So this part contains all the information you want to share by writing this letter. මේකේ තමයි අර මට කියන්න ඕන කාරණා සියල්ල සඳහන් කරන්නේ. ඇයි මම මේ ලිපිය ලියන්නේ? විශේෂ හේතුවක් තියෙනවා. Why? What is that? The purpose. There you have to write why you are writing this letter. ඇයි මම මේ ලිපිය ලියන්නේ හේතුව කියලා හේතුව purpose එක මෙතන සඳහන් කරන්න අවශ්‍යයි. Okay, let's move on to the next part. Closing paragraph. In this paragraph, actually this paragraph may differ from letter to letter. Okay, letter එකෙන් letter එකට මේ තරා එක වෙනස් වෙන, paragraph එක වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. It is also short, but it is also short like the opening paragraph. Might be one line, one sentence. Even the opening paragraph might be one or two sentences. So this one also very, very short. බොහොම කෙටි. මේක වෙනස් වෙනවා ලිපියෙන් ලිපියට. Why? Because sometimes you conclude, then close කරන්න යන්නේ conclude with a promise. අපි promise එකක් එක්ක conclude කරනවා. What is a promise? Then I promise to keep in touch. Or with a hope. Hope to meet you on 7th. On the 7th, hope to meet you. With a hope you might close. You are going to close the letter. Or sometimes you request. සමහරලාට ඉල්ලීම. Request එකක්. What is that? To write to you back. Reply. Write a reply. So it is, as I told you, it is differ. It may differ from letter to letter. It may differ from letter to letter. The next part. Complementary clause. Complementary clause. What is that? Complementary clause. You are going to leave. You are going to say goodbye here. Leave taking, of course. You are going to say goodbye to your friend or father, relation or neighbor, anybody that you are writing to. This is also, you have to write in a friendly manner, not in a serious manner. How? How to write it in a friendly manner? Yes. Yours lovingly, with love, best wishes, love, on just a word. Very short. Shorter than the closing paragraph and the opening paragraph. Okay, next one. The last part. You have to write your name or signature. Signature, of course, if the person knows well, very well, she or he knows your signature, it's better to write your name. Only one name is enough, not the surname, that your name that they call you, the usual name, you can write here. නමක් තනිය නමක් ලියන්න surname එකට වඩා තමුන් පාවිච්චි කරන තමන්ව ඒගොල්ලෝ අමතන නම ලිව්වම තමයි වඩාත් සුදුසු. Okay. I think the format, this is a very simple format. You can understand. I hope you can understand it. You have to remember them well. If you can remember them well, of course, it is easy for you to write your own letter. ඔයාලා තනියම letter එකක් ලියන්න නම් මෙන්න මේ කරුණු ටික හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න. ලේසියෙන්ම ලියන්න පුළුවන් මේ කරුණු හොඳට මතක නම්. Right. Once again, I have taken that Ruby's letter here. Why? Do you know why? Because we are going to find out the utterances and phrases, relevant utterances and phrases. Right? Mayflower, Maple Road, Venapur. Then I gave you in that format, I gave you what is it? Your address or the sender's address. Then this is Ruby's address. Next one, what is next? Date. See whether Ruby has written it in that, Ruby has followed the correct format. DMY. Yes. Next one, salutation, greeting. I told you, dear Sylvia. You can write, I told, if he or she is a friend, you can write, hi Sylvia. It doesn't matter here. But for your mother or brother, of course, okay, mother, brother, then it is better if you write mother, father, dear. The next one, opening paragraph. Hope you are doing well. I am also fine here. I think it is clear. පුතේ මේක පැහැදිලි කියලා මම හිතනවා ඔයාලට. Hope you are doing well. I am also fine here. කියලා තියෙන්නේ opening paragraph එක. Then next you know what is this? Purpose. What is the purpose? Ruby wants to ask, did your mother give permission to join the picnic? Picnic එකට join වෙන්න අවසර දුන්නද අම්මා? Netu told me that she and Kitmi are also coming. Netui Kitmi join වෙනවා කියලා කිව්වා. We can have lots of fun. පිට විනෝද වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Netu promised to bring some sweets. Then another message. Netu promised to bring some sweets. Netu sweets kennan කියලා කිව්වා. Don't forget to bring the sandwiches. Then she asked Sylvia to bring some sandwiches. Okay, that is the purpose. So, okay, purpose of writing this letter. Okay, then she's going to close it. What is the closing paragraph? මොකක්ද අවසානෙට close කරන්න ලියලා තියෙන paragraph. All the best. Hope to see you on the 7th. Hope to see you on the 7th. With a hope, she has closed the letter. And complementary close with love, yours. අවසන් කළ තියෙන විදිය ඒකේ ලොකු දෙයක් නෑ ඔයාලට ලේසියෙන් මතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන්. Then you have to write your name, Ruby. Then this is what Ruby has written. Okay. Now I'm going to teach you. I'm going to give you some possible utterances that you can use in opening paragraph, closing paragraph, and complementary close. Some possible utterances and phrases that you can use for opening paragraph, closing paragraph, and the complementary close. Right. Opening paragraph. You can write, how are you? Next one. Hope you are doing well or keeping well. How have you been? How have you been? I'm also fine here. I'm writing this letter, etc. So you can use one or two or more utterances for the opening paragraph. There are many. Not only these things, there are many. I have given you few. Okay. Move on to next. Closing paragraph. ඔන්න මේ දේවල් තමයි අපි closing paragraph එකේ මෙන්න මේ දේවල් use කරන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාලට. What are they? I am looking forward to seeing you. Or meeting you soon. Give my regards, best wishes to your parents. Give my regards, best wishes to your parents. Keep in touch. See you soon. Keep in touch. See you soon. Next one. Complementary clause. These are some of utterances, some of phrases that you can use for the complementary clause in your personal letter. Lots of love, with love. Next, yours lovingly, best wishes, yours. Those things you can use for the complementary clause. Okay. Now we are going to try out what? You are going to try out to write your own letter. But I am going to help you for that. I'm going to help you. How? Look at this. Once again, I have taken that Ruby's letter. Right? Then the things in red color, you are going to change. Then it is easy for you. Right? The things in red color, you are going to change. Okay. What are they? Mayflower, Maples Road, Venapur. Then you have to write your own address here. මෙතන address එක වෙනුවට ඔයාලගේ address එක ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Then 29th June 2021. The date is given here. So you can change the date. Dear Sylvia, then for that you can write the name you have to change. You can change Sylvia. And hope you are doing well. I'm also fine here. You can change this also. So I have given you, I showed you the things that you can write as the opening paragraph. And in this purpose, in this part, purpose, you have to change only these words. Picnic. Instead of picnic, what can you use? Trip, camping, you can. And then Netu. Netu you can change. Hit me you can change. Once again, the same name is here. Then according to the situation, you have to ask the things that you should bring, that you are going to bring should be changed. You just think if it is a trip, it doesn't matter. If it is a camping, you have to change. You can't ask some sweets. Then you can ask something else. You must know what are the things that they take for camping. Right? Okay. Camping. යනවා නම් මොනවද ගෙනියන්නේ? අන්න ඒ වගේ හිතන්න අවශ්‍යයි මොනවද මෙතෙන්ට එනම් ඇතුළත් කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා. Don't forget to bring the sandwiches. Here the red color line word is or sandwiches. Then you can change that also. All the best. Hope to see you on the 7th. You can change that with love, yours, Ruby. So I'll give you 3 minutes to do that. Quickly do. 3 minutes I will give you. You have your item books with you. Then quickly write. Let's check what you have written. Quickly write down your address. ඉක්මනින් ලියන්න බලන්න ඔයාලගේ address එක. And then you write down the date, not that 29th, 1st of July today. You can write. Okay. Next, Sylvia. You can change Sylvia name. Then hope you are doing well. I am also fine here. Then you can write. How are you? Hope you are fine. Like that you can change. Okay, picnic, you change whatever you like. Trip or a camping or whatever it is. Then these 2 names you change. Then some sweets. Then if you, according to the thing that you have written here, you have to change these. Sandwiches and some sweets. And all the best you can write. Hope to see you soon. Best wishes or some with love or yours, and then your name. Okay, I'm going to show you what I have written. This is my letter. 28 Blossom Road, Chilla. 30th June 2021. Dear Archie, how are you? Hope you are keeping well. Did your mother give permission to join the camping? Kevin told me that he and John's are also coming. We can have lots of fun. Kevin promised to bring an extra sleeping bag. When we are doing camping, we need these sleeping bags. So an extra sleeping bag. So it is related to camping. Extra sleeping bag. Don't forget to bring the torch and the candles. Of course, these things are needed when you go camping. So that is why I have included. Don't forget to bring the torch and the candles. I'm looking forward to meet you soon. I'm looking forward to meet you soon. these things I have given you earlier. These are the things that I have given that you can use them in your writing. Your friend, Olivia, because this letter is written by myself. I wrote this letter to Archie. Okay. Now turn to page number 79 in your book, in your Pupils book. Page number 79, activity 7.7. Quickly turn. Amina wrote a letter to her friend Senani, describing how her school celebrated the Children's Day. But the letter is mixed up. Put it in the correct order. This one, it is there in your book too. So quickly I'll read it to you quickly. Then put 1 to 6, 1 to 6. And then write what comes first, what comes second, what comes third, like that. But remember, this letter is not divided as I told you earlier. මේ letter එක divide කරලා තියෙන්නේ අර මම කියපු කොටස් වලින් නෙමෙයි. Just the letter is cut, dividing certain parts only. letter එක කොටස් වලට කඩලා විතරයි. අර methodically යම් කිසි format එකකට නෙමෙයි මේක වෙන් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒක හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න. Then if it is so, then you will go wrong. Then you remember this is not divided according to the format that I have given to you. මම දීලා තියෙන format එකට අනුව නෙමෙයි මේ කොටස් කඩලා මේ පොතේ තියෙන්නේ. මේ විදිහට divide කරලා තියෙන්නේ. So you just go through. I will read it to you quickly. A. Please give my regards to your family, your friend Amina. B. 27 Station Road, Avisavale. C. Dear Senani, I hope you are in good health. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Please write to me soon. E. Our school celebrated the World Children's Day on October 1st. A special program was conducted on that day. Our principal gave a speech in the morning assembly. He talked about the history of the Children's Day. We also got to know a lot of important things about children's rights from his speech. After that, we enjoyed a magic show and a film. We were given ice cream too. In the last part, D. How are you doing? Thanks for the lovely birthday card you sent me. Yes, I had a nice time on my birthday. This time I donated a few books to the local library. Okay, quickly. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that. Quickly do it. Quickly do. What comes first? Then you find what comes for the second. Then what is the third one? Quickly. Okay, shall we check what you have written, whether they are correct or not? Let's see. "27 Station Road, Avisavale." Then that is the address. The next one, "Dear Senani," because in this letter no date given. "Dear Senani." Next one, "How are you doing? Thanks for the lovely birthday card you sent me. Yes, I had a nice time on my birthday. This time I donated a few books to the local library." Then next one, "Our school celebrated the World Children's Day. On October 1st, a special program was conducted on that day." That is E. He talked about the history of the Children's Day. We also got to know a lot of important things about children's rights from his speech. After that, we enjoyed a magic show and a film. We were given ice cream too. Then this part, "I hope you are in good health. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Please write to me soon. Please give my regards to your family, your friend Amina." Then see whether you have a B, C, D, E, F, A. B, C, D, E, F, A. B, C, D, E, F, A. Okay, let's move on to the next activity in your workbook. Workbook page number 54, activity 7.8. Sam needs to write a letter to Amin, describing his recent visit to Sigiriya. Imagine you are Sahan and organize the facts about the visit before writing the letter. So imagine you are Sahan and you are organizing the facts about the visit before you are going to write the letter. Use the table given in activity 5 in your workbook. So let's see, what are they? Then it is there in your workbook too. Turn to page number 54. Your address, write it quickly, and the date. Then when you visited Sigiriya. Next one, the place visited, it is given in the book. Then number of days it took. Next one, how you travel. Next one, description, a rock fortress, a World Heritage Site built by is given in the book. It is given. What you saw. Last one, what you did. Quickly write down. Now you know how to write the address, date you know, when you visited Sigiriya. Yes. When. Participants, කවුද ගියේ, කවද්ද ගියේ, කවුද ගියේ, participants, number of days, දවස් කීයක් ගියාද, how you traveled, කොහොමද ගියේ, මොකෙන්ද ගියේ, by bus, by car. Description is given. What you saw, මොනවද දැක්කේ ඔබ, what you did, ඔබ මොනවද කළේ. Okay, shall we discuss? Here I have written your address For that, I have written 10 Lily Avenue, Pannipitiya. And the date, 1st July 2021. When you visited Sigiriya during last vacation. Place you know. Number of days, participants, parents and friends. Number of days, 2. How you travel by van? What you saw, fresco, Sigiriya graffiti, mirror wall, and a fountain. What you did? You took photographs and enjoyed a lot. Now, there's another activity in your writing book. Activity 7.9. Now you are going to write a letter to Amin using the information from the above table. Right? You have to use those information in your letter. Okay, what is the first thing that you are going to write in a letter, in a formal letter? In a informal and personal letter, what is the first thing that you are going to write? Now you know it. What is it? Address. We wrote it there in that chart. 10 Lily Avenue, Pannipitiya. Then you wrote the date. It is there with you. What is it? 1st July 2021. Next one, you have to salute dear Amin. Next, the opening paragraph. Then you have to think about that. Now you know how to write the opening paragraph. Then ඔයාලා දන්නවා කොහොමද opening paragraph එක ලියන්නේ කියලා. ඒක තියෙනවා ඔයාලා ගාව ලියන දේවල් තියෙනවා. Hope you are keeping well. I am writing this letter to tell you something interesting. Then you have to include the facts, the information you gathered, you wrote in that chart. What are they? I went on a trip to Sigiriya during last vacation with my parents and friends. It was a 2-day trip and we went there by a van. Right? Sigiriya is a rock fortress built by King Kashyapa. It is included in the World Heritage List. There I could see beautiful frescoes, graffiti, mirror wall, and a fountain. I took a lot of photographs and enjoyed a lot. So that is the purpose of writing this letter. So I'm going to write the closing para. Hope to hear from you soon. With love, this is the complimentary close. Yours, name Sahan. I think this is very clear to you. Now you know how to write a personal letter. If I recap what you have learned, how to write the format, the simple format of a personal letter. What is it? First, your address or the sender's address. Next, date. Then remember to write the correct format of the date. Then your salutation or the greeting. Dear Amin, hi Amin, Dear mother, you can write like that. The next one, opening paragraph. What is it? Then you can, I have given you, you know how to write the opening paragraph. Hope you are keeping well. I am writing this letter to tell you something interesting. Here it is given. So next part. It is lengthy, I told you. Why? Because you are going to include all the information that you need to share with your friend. So these are the things. How you went, when did you go, with whom did you go, then some kind of information about the place, what you saw, and what you did, and everything is there in this part. So the last part is the closing paragraph. It is just a sentence here. Hope to hear from you soon. And then the last one, not the last one before the last. With love, yours, complimentary close. And then you have to write your name, the one who sent the letter, one who writes the letter. So this will be the end of today's lesson. I think you enjoyed it. You got what I wanted to teach you. And now you know how to write a personal letter or informal letter. හිතනවා ඔයාලා හැමෝම දැන් දන්නවා personal letter එකක් ලියන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. If you can't remember, once again go through the lesson and jot down what you need. Then it would be very clear to you. Thank you for your cooperation. Let's meet once again in another lesson. Goodbye.